All right, so this is question 21 from the January 2023 statewide test, and it tells us there's a function f of x, which is ax squared. A is the area of the triangle formed by the focus of that function, the point on the directrix of that function with an x-coordinate of 0, and the point 3, 0. So the first thing I want to do is just draw this function out to help visualize it. So we have our xy plane, and then the function, it's just ax squared, so it's not vertically or horizontally shifted by anything. So it's going to look something like this, but less shaky, of course. And then we have a directrix down here and a focus up here. And A is the area of the triangle formed by the focus, the directrix, the point on the directrix with an abscissa of 0, so right there, and the point 3, 0, which let's say is right there. So it also gives us the rate of change of A, the leading coefficient of f of x, and it also gives us the rate of change of the area of that triangle when A is 1/2. So first, let's make a formula for the area of that triangle. We know in general the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So we know that this, let's call this our base right here, and then this is our height. So we know that our height is going to be 3 because this point right here has an x-coordinate of 3, while this one has an x-coordinate of 0. So this height right here is just 3. But how do we find the base? And then more importantly, how do we put it in a form that we can differentiate with respect, differentiate in terms of A with respect to t? So we know that for any function, any quadratic with a distance from a focus p, which is also the distance from the directrix, A, the leading coefficient, is equal to 1 over 4p. So we know that since the base is equal to 2p, we can put that in terms of A, and so we get p is equal to 1 over 4a, and so we can say that the area of this triangle is going to be 1/2 times the base, which is 2p, times the height, which is 3. And so the 1/2 and the 2 will cancel out, and we get that the area is p times 3. But remember, the area, p is equal to 1 over 4a. So we have 1 over 4a times 3. And so we're going to take the derivative of this, which will give us dA over dt. Let's factor out the 3/4. And then we're just left with the derivative of 1 over a, which is negative 1 over a squared by the power rule. And then we can't forget to multiply it by the derivative of a with respect to t by chain rule. So after this, all we have to really do is plug in our values, and we know that at this point a is equal to 1/2, so we can plug that in. So we have 3/4 negative 1 over 1/2 squared times dA over dt, which is 2. So this is equal to 3/4 times negative 4 times 2, which is equal to negative 6, which should be the answer.